Hello student, in the previous video of the chapter 5th Geography, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, we discussed the factors that affect the vegetations. As you know, India is a tropical country. The mainland stretches from 8° 4' north to 37° 6' north. Indra Point is the southernmost point of Indian territory, which is located in Great Nicobar Island, while Kanyakumari is the southernmost point of the Indian mainland. Siachen Glacier is another most point. The Tropic of Cancer divides India into two equal halves at 23.5° north. The lower half of India lies in the tropical region and the upper half of India lies in subtropical region. Now we are also aware the fact that as we go away from the equator towards the poles, temperature as well as rainfall decrease. And the most important reason for this phenomena is the input of the solar energy. At the equator, the sun rays is most direct at earth. As you move towards the pole, the sun angles decrease and it affects the solar intensity. Now temperature and rainfall are important factors that affect the distribution of natural vegetation. If we look at the total length of India from north to south, it is about 3,214 km. Indian landmass has huge latitudinal variations, which turn tremendous effect on climate. The variation in climate from warm Kerala to cold Kashmir is due to a large latitude extent. So it is very important to understand this when we talk about a variety of natural vegetation that exists in India. Now we have brief overview of latitudinal spread of India, on which Indian forest can be broadly divided into 5 types: tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, the thorn forest and scrubs, mountain forest, and the mangrove forest, green forest. The first word, tropical, means the tropical region, and the second word, evergreen, means a green leaves throughout the year. Now see to all together, tropical evergreen forest is a forest that green throughout the year and they exist in the tropical regions. They are found in the western slopes of the Western Ghats, hills of the northeastern region and the Andaman and Nicobar Island. The mean temperature of these forests are 22° Celsius and the annual rainfall that they receive over 200 centimeters. Tropical evergreen forests are found in the warm and the humid areas because tropical regions are warm and humid regions. Because these regions receive the maximum amount of the direct sunlight, that means the temperature of the tropical region is comparatively high and the mean annual temperature is above 22° Celsius. As temperature increase, the process of evaporation also increase. Evaporation is a process that converts liquid into water vapor. After evaporation, condensation takes place. Condensation is the opposite of the evaporations that convert back water vapor into liquid. That's how the clouds are formed. The clouds that release the moisture as rain or snow, which is called precipitation. Overall need to understand is as the temperature increase, the process of evaporations also increase. That means moist area like tropical regions have high evaporation rate, and a high evaporation rate means a high amount of rain, and if the evaporation rate is less, the amount of the rainfall is also less. So the tropical region is the regions where the high rainfall is occurred and the annual precipitation is over 200 centimeters. Now more rain means the rate of the forest growth is also increases, and that's why the trees in the tropical regions are dense, tall and very green. If we look at the forest structures, the tropical evergreen forest has at the ground level there find shrubs and the creeper plants, and after that you will find short trees that has a height of 20 to 30 meter, and then comes the tall trees which has 60 meter and above height. The reason these trees are tall because there is a competition among the trees and the plants of the tropical forest for the sunlight. Usually uppermost part of the forest act as a full arc or a roof or an umbrella which look like a canopies, and these canopies affect wherein these canopies allow very little sunlight to reach the ground. In other words, light level increase as you rise into the upper layers of the trees of tropical forest. Since these forests green throughout the year, therefore tropical forests do not shed their leaves like a deciduous trees. That's why forests cover a very lush green and they are dense throughout the year. The main commercial tree of these forests are rosewood, mahogany, ebony and the rubbers. The common animals found there are elephants, monkey, lemur and deer. And beside these animals, birds, bats, sloth, scorpion and snails are also found in these jungles. In the next video, we will discuss about the tropical deciduous forest. Now topic related these questions you have to do on your fair notebook.